Governor Noem joins us. Now, congratulations on the support from the legislature. And you've been out front on this issue for quite some time now. Governor, I'm watching, Biden saying I want to do something about the border. I watch Abbott down there putting up razor wire that's working. And Biden saying I want to do something. And then what he's doing is he's having the feds lift the razor wire off the banks of the river. I'm just getting a mixed signal from the Biden administration.
Well, talking to the Texas National Guard when I was down there on Friday, they said the reason that the federal government took them to court was because the razor wire they were putting up was actually working. They had put it up on top of shipping containers on a panel in a different method that actually kept even the able-bodied military-aged men unable to climb it and cross over it. So you could see everywhere they had installed this new way of putting this barrier in place, it worked. And that's when the federal government decided to take them to court and sue them to have to take it down. So that's what's incredible to me. We have a president that's not just ignoring federal law, he's knowingly violating federal law and helping and facilitating this invasion. I did a joint address to my legislature today because I wanted them to know that even though South Dakota isn't a neighboring state to Texas, that we're on the front lines of this thing. I've got 9 Native American tribes, and the cartels are set up on our tribal grounds. And they are facilitating this drug trafficking, this human trafficking through my tribal grounds here in South Dakota. Because, Eric, I don't have jurisdiction there.
Right.
The Department of Justice and the federal government have jurisdiction on our reservations. I don't as a state. So they're using these areas of federal lands as havens for their criminal activity. And every single state literally is a border state because we've got these cartels throughout the country in protected areas, and Joe Biden's letting it happen.
I had no idea. Learn something new about this crisis every day. They're using Native American lands because there's no jurisdiction, and the cartels are allowing this stuff to. It's incredible. Mike Johnson, again today, earlier on the House floor, his first speech, his first address, also pointed this out. Take a listen.
The day he took office, the very first day that he walked into the Oval Office, President Biden revoked Executive Order 9844. You know what that did? It ended construction of the border wall that Congress had already paid for. In February 2021, the administration stopped applying Title 42 expulsions to children and incentivized, by doing that, incentivized families to send unaccompanied children through Mexico under the watch of who? Cartels and traffickers.
Crazy. And yet Joe Biden says, I want to do something about the border. Give me control. Give me the Border Patrol. Can you imagine if we turned over Border Patrol to Joe Biden?
No, and what's sad to me is these Border Patrol agents, they don't want to do what this president is doing. They're good people who've been in these positions for many, many years. They've lived in these communities, and they hate what they're seeing as a destruction to their town, their city, their community, and their country. And so that's what's so difficult is I don't know of anybody that supports the president's policies except for him and his White House affiliates. You look at those who work within ICE, those who work within Border Patrol, and even many of these Democrat mayors don't like dealing with the consequences of this illegal invasion that we've got going on. So I was absolutely thrilled that after I gave this joint address and informed South Dakota about the battle we fight every day and how these Mexican cartels are killing our children, that they overwhelmingly passed a resolution in support of securing our national border. And also it was very much in support of our states' rights. You know, the Democrats were encouraging this president to federalize our National Guard troops, to put them under their control and not ours as governors. It's the first time we would have paid soldiers. If the president takes that action, it's the first time that we would be paying soldiers to stand down, to not protect America. And that's what the Democrat Party is fighting for today, is they don't want governors to be able to be the commander-in-chief of our National Guard. They want the president to take action to take them away from us and then pay them from going into a war zone to actually protect our country. It would be unprecedented, and that's why we're taking such a strong stand here in South Dakota, is to defend our state's rights. Good.
Thrilled you are. They got the backwards at the federal level. Your new book, No Going Back, Trump calls it a must-read. Listen, we talked a lot. I realized today, how did Kristi Noem get to the governor's mansion at the speed at which you did? Tell us a little bit about the path.
Well, the president kind of announced that my book was coming out for me today. I hadn't planned on doing that yet, but he did put it out on Truth Social. So we're grateful for his endorsement. But it is up for pre-order today. People can go online and order it. This is my second book. The first book, not my first rodeo, really talks about my life story and how I got to the governor's residence. This one is about what I think the politics is and what the new future is for politics in America. You know, the fact of the matter is President Trump broke politics. And the people who wish for the days of Mitt Romney and the Bushes and all that, we're just not going back to that. And so quit wishing to go back to that. The Liz Cheneys and Kinzingers will never be in charge again. Trump broke that, and I'm grateful for it. And this is the new path forward and how we should lead America into a secure future. So I think people will find it a very interesting book. It's got some interesting stories in there that people have never heard. And yes, I do talk about some of the people that I've served with and some of my experiences with some of those who are running for president. And I think it'll be a very interesting book. So I'd encourage people to go read it, and I'm grateful for the president's endorsement today.
Yeah, absolutely. Get out there and get that. You'll send us a copy when it's time,
I will.
When you can. Again, every time you come on, I have to do it. I want to ask you, any further word on the potential vice presidency?
Nope, no announcements today, Eric. But boy, you're pretty persistent. No, the president and I haven't talked about it, but he needs to pick somebody that will help him win, because it is clear after seeing this invasion and how much it's escalated in this short amount of time. Boy, we need people who know how to win and people that go out there and will really take action. President Trump's the only one I know who can do it. He needs a partner to back him up.
Well, he would be well served by one Kristi Noem. Governor, thank you for your time.